Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Galick Gun Toy Talk episode number 5. John, how are you this week, buddy?
Good, thanks. Yourself?
Yeah, pretty good. It's been a good week, got some great stuff here.
Yeah, there's a lot of good figures on the table.
Yeah, so let's just jump into it, shall we? This last weekend, so just a few days ago, I went to the Eka out at Brisbane.
Oh yeah. Haven't been there for years.
Yeah. So I had a friend I'm showing around and thought I'd take her to the Eka because she
was it busy? Like
30,000 people. It was.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't like going. It's just a bum rush.
It was pretty crazy. I got the show bag.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, the Dragon Ball show.
I actually got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. I reviewed it on the channel.
Yeah, see, I saw your link for the video, but I thought you were just maybe discussing what it was coming with, not that you got it.
That's everything that it came with.
Yeah, cool.
Most of it was official, except for like the keyring, I think.
Yeah, nice.
But it wasn't anything.
How much was it?
So I think it was like $28 or $26 or something. So it was under 30.
Yeah.
But it really was like rather cheap stuff. But most of it official with official tags and stuff. So I couldn't really complain about that. So that was really good.
Yeah, it was like when I got that Transformers one. Like my boss at work bought it for me one year.
Yep.
And that's it. Like the same. It comes with some, like a hat and a bag, and I think it was bought like a box of shorts and stuff. But
yep.
Yeah, it was still cheap. Even though it was official, it was still very, very cheap.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, I got my new wave of Marvel Legends. I've reviewed them, but I haven't.
Sorry.
I haven't. You're right. I haven't put them up. I haven't had a chance to edit and upload the video yet. So that will probably go up after this, or I might do that tonight, and then I'll edit this video tonight and then upload it tomorrow. So
yeah, sure.
Today's Thursday at the time of filming this, guys. Thursday afternoon. So this will be up Friday. Australian time in the afternoon, most likely. You like that cannonball?
You can do finger. Well, actually, yeah, I saw someone that used him and obviously just popped the bottom off and then got some legs off someone else.
Yeah.
Those jeans and popped it on there, popped him on him, so
Oh,
he's a good cannonball. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. But like, I quite like the thought of that because then you can do that.
Yeah.
If you're smart enough, like if you thought of it, and then you still can pop him onto this and have the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Or get two, really.
Yeah, well, the main reason I got the whole wave was, like, I did want the Mr. Sinister, I did want the Nightcrawler, I definitely...
Yeah, Nightcrawler's really cool, I'll admit.
I definitely wanted the X-Force Wolverine, because I've just started reading the X-Force run again, so that's, like, a really cool figure. I really like this one.
Yeah, no, the Nightcrawler is really cool.
But I am a sucker for Wolverine in general when it comes to the character and the figures.
No, I like it. I like it because... sorry, Mikey, I'll pick you back up. He's alright. He's Batman. He can handle it. I like it because I've got the Revoltech Deadpool, and I've got both him in the normal and the X-Force outfit, so it's that grey and black.
Oh, you got that one too?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Because it ended up being cheaper on sale one day at HLJ.
I didn't know you had that one.
Yeah, because... I just like Deadpool, and I was like, why not? I'll get it because I've got... One day I ended up buying like nearly the whole set off someone, so no, I quite like it.
Yeah, I think I just need like an X-Force Deadpool and a few other X-Force characters, and I'll have like a rounded out team now.
And I like the blades.
Yeah, they're good. They're really good.
Good shape and a good size. So
and
they're not going to
be.
Well, that's what I was saying about the size, and you can see that they're actually rigid. So that's going to give them a lot more strength. So they don't feel as flimsy.
Yeah.
Like, you can push them side to side a bit, but you can't really push them back and forward. Like, it ends up moving his whole fist, which is pretty good.
Yeah, well, when I actually was looking at it in the box before I actually opened them for review...
Be able to do that with the blades, like, freely and not feel any stress on the blades.
No,
you can just feel that, like, moving.
They're good.
That's, like,
they're
really good to me.
But... when I was actually taking it out of the box and got a good look at it, I was so much more impressed with it in hand. I feel this particular Wolverine, looking at it in the box, just doesn't do it any justice. You really have to have it in hand to be able to appreciate it. I don't even know if he's in frame there. I think you have to move him back a little bit.
It's alright, he didn't want to stand there anyway, that's why he knew. He's like, Don't put me out of frame, bitch.
Figures just don't want to stand for you today, do
They
they?
no, they stand this way, like easy. See,
Alright.
like, but then I turn him. Oh, there you go.
I wasn't super, like, worried about getting Boom Boom or maybe Guardian, but
I quite like her hand.
I figured I'd get the whole wave because I was like, well, they're all mutants, they're all X-Men, and X-Men is what I'm collecting, so I might as well just get the whole wave. It works out cheaper
And I
than
mean,
paying like $40 for one figure.
yeah, and I like that's a sweet as effect.
It is a cool
I'm
effect.
sure he's-
And she comes with this one as well.
Oh yeah, it's same hand.
No, for the other hand.
Yeah, excellent.
So you can
That's-
sort of, yeah.
Yeah, I get you can. Sort of,
It takes a bit of.
Yeah, you'd have to have her sitting down.
Yeah,
like-
you can get it. Like I got it posed like that when I was had it on the review stand. For a little bit anyway.
But yeah, no, that's a good figure. I like it.
But like, it's a pretty solid wave all up.
Yeah.
I wasn't really super impressed. Like I wasn't not impressed. I wasn't super excited about Wendigo as the builder figure. But actually, after building it, it's a pretty solid figure. The actual body, the figure, as a figure,
Yeah,
it's a good figure.
Yeah, like I'm not huge on the character.
No, I don't really give a shit about the Wendigo either.
But exactly, but you're right. Like it's a good base. Like
Yeah.
it's very Juggernautish.
Yeah, they'll get some good use out of that mold. If
even,
not for anything, but just a Sasquatch figure.
even for customs. Like, I
Yep.
can't, like, off the top of my head think of a character that I could use it for, but, like, there's potential there, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, I could get you to do a custom Sasquatch for me.
Oh, easy. You could easily just, paint him brown, like, and make him Sasquatch, like, and you could even give him a bit more...
Well, there's a white
you
Sasquatch.
can easily give him... Oh, yeah. You can easily give him a bit more fur with, some blue stuff.
Yeah.
It's quite easy to do wolf mane.
Yeah, because in the Exiles comic, Heather Hudson from another universe is Sasquatch.
Yeah,
But she's a white Sasquatch.
I'm happy to see a builder figure like this because I noticed some of the newer ones were like some of them are small. Like I really don't like that the newer Apocalypse. It's like real little.
Yeah.
Like I want big Apocalypse. Like or even that big. Like and not but he's like small.
I think I suppose he is maybe like that.
Yeah, like I just like I'm old school. I like all my builder figures to be builder figures. Like to be something big, like something that
But overall, like a pretty solid wave.
yeah.
Like he's
Definitely
he's
a buy.
He's pretty average. They didn't really put anything
Yeah,
in
but
him
I mean,
except
what
potential.
can
What
you-
can they do? That's the
when
costume.
people ever get someone like this, like or Daredevil and stuff, or go, or Deadpool, oh, he's a bit basic. It's like, well, what do you want? Like he's
That's exactly
he's
right.
in spandex, man, and he's like, like,
That's it.
like he's a figure. He's as good as it can get, really.
They can't really do much more than that.
That's it. Other than taking it to this sort of level of articulation, like SH figure, it's like he's.
But then you look at
fine.
Mr. Sinister. Like look at Mr. Sinister.
Yeah,
Like
he's
how good does that look?
He does, like, and I'll admit, like, I always hate that really old school figure.
Yeah.
Of Mr. Sinister. Like, there's a really
The
old
blue one,
like,
and he's
big
really
and
tall.
Yeah, tall, big one. And
I
it's-
mentioned that in my review.
Yeah, and it's like, don't get me wrong, like, that was kind of cool from being. It was Mr. Sinister, but it's just in that era that it almost
just didn't look right.
Doesn't look evil. Like, yeah, he almost looked like
Friendly.
cartoon evil, like a cartoon evil like villain, like
Well,
that always stuffs up. Or
even in the
something.
cartoon, like he was.
But he looked like a, like-
he was evil. He was
But
sinister.
he looked like he was being like a comic, like a cartoon, like comic version,
Yeah.
like like as if he'd always stuff up, be like
Yeah.
like those pesky mutants.
Yeah,
Like,
we'll get them next
yeah,
time.
I will get them. But no, this one, like especially the cloak,
Yeah,
that's like very cool.
yeah,
I like it. No, yeah.
yeah.
What?
No, I'm definitely a huge fan of the Nightcrawler though. But the Nightcrawler, the Mr. Sinister, and the
Because he was
Wolverine.
a builder figure. This one,
No.
He's
This
just
was
a-
the builder figure.
but it's he's actually just one of the legends.
Yeah,
So that's really good. Man.
Yeah,
For his
see?
size, yeah.
and like just it's a solid figure. Like it's nice and solid. It's big. It's beautifully colored, and it's just on point. Like the other one was too light. It was like a light blue,
Yeah, wow.
almost like this. Well,
Almost like, yeah.
maybe a lighter blue than the blue
My
on your
shirt,
jacket.
yeah.
Oh, your shirt, sorry.
Yeah, no. Oh, jersey.
Jersey, whatever you want to call it. But yeah. So what have you got this week, John?
So yeah, the only thing that I managed to get my hands on, which
I don't think she's going to stand up.
yeah, everyone will quite like, was the 2015 San Diego Comic-Con Frieza Saga version Goku.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, it cost me a decent penny.
Yeah, not one I have in my collection, but anyone that follows the channel knows that I don't really go in for the event exclusives. I just go for the standard releases and the web exclusives.
And that's because he knows that I buy them, and then he can normally have a look at them.
Yeah, I can usually play with his and appreciate his, so it doesn't bother me all that much.
But yeah, so that's him in all his glory here.
So I really like the back profile. Like, I feel that's just so spot on from those images of Goku standing with his back arch, sort of when he's going to fight the Ginyu Force on Planet Namek or something.
Exactly.
Like when you were playing with it before, and I was looking at it from here, I was like, wow, that. And even the skin tone, like, is very, very sharp. Like, they've put more effort into the skin tone than they have on this. And then this was like the last time they bothered.
They've given it just that slightly tinged darker.
Yeah,
like
it's nice. It works well.
It does. It works well, and I love the, like we noticed before, the difference that the belt, obviously, he actually has the tie-off belt as opposed to just the sash.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I really love it. The yellow, you've got yellow on your boots instead of red.
Yep.
Like, and it's got the red and then just white, where he's got the red rope.
Yep.
White ties. So yeah, no, I'm very happy to have him.
So we discussed this before we started filming. So this was the first base Goku. So this is the original.
Yeah, that's why we had him in those lines.
Yeah, this is the original. So this was a web exclusive. We agreed on that.
And then it took quite a while for a normal figure to hit the shelves, which would have been the Cartoon OF Goku. But just before that.
But this one was not released.
But that was
purely as this was a Super Saiyan Blue one that came with an alternate.
That's
base
correct.
game.
Like, but at least then it was still sort of available to the normal market.
Yeah.
After
so you can have a base Goku,
but
because that one was harder.
If
to
you're a
get hold of.
high baller or lucky to be an American collector or someone else living in America
who could go to the convention and pick it up.
Yeah, and goes to San Diego Comic Con, you could get yourself this Goku, which no engineering differences from the first. Like, it's just a straight up repaint.
Yeah.
But we're not certain if it comes with an extra faceplate on it.
I'm pretty sure it's an extra face.
We haven't checked into the files, but we'll search and look.
Yeah, but I think it comes with an extra sort of hat, like a smiley.
He's got a new hat! Ah! Just like we do. But we just got haircuts.
And if you don't get that reference, you don't watch enough Simpsons.
Well, you shouldn't have said that, because then you should have said you just don't watch enough TV. Because
well,
now they know that it's on The Simpsons.
Well, it's old school Simpsons.
Yeah. And then so then after that, the first new Goku was actually a Saiyan raised on Earth, which he came with a power pole, did he?
I think they released the God Goku first.
The God Goku, yeah, that's right.
God Goku came out first.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because he's. Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah, and then the only difference there is, other than the colour, is the sash, but it's, the same body, pretty much.
And the V, I think, like I said, that was slightly smaller on the God one.
Oh, you're right, it is.
See,
I didn't notice that. Yeah, so...
That's what I was trying to say before.
Yeah, no, so the V is... Is it...
Because he's a smaller body, he's a better form, he's godlike.
Yeah, is it identical to the blue? Or is that different again?
No, yeah, it's still slightly different, I'd say.
Okay.
I think
no, it is. Looking at the back, it is
the blue
slightly
looks
different.
more similar to these ones still.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's only chopped with an extra joint.
Yeah, so then we got the God Goku, which is a really nice body.
I love it, honestly. Like, I love the orange and the red, or the sort of pink hair.
Yeah, it works really well.
Like, just the colour pops. Like, it's good just when you have all these Gokus standing here next to each other.
They do look good,
Like, it just looks nice.
Yeah. But yeah, then we got the Saiyan raised on Earth, and then the newest one, which is the Broly
Goku,
Dragon Ball Super,
which I need to
Broly movie one,
which I'll focus on getting soon, but I need to.
I got 3 of them. He's awesome.
I'm still trying to chase old ones. That's the problem.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But yeah, nice. Like that's really all I got this week. I'm purchasing a Lewin Prime this weekend.
Oh, that's cool. That's
so
cool.
that's 1/12 scale. So Goku will be able to ride in the cab of a Optimus Prime.
Nice.
Pretty fun.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. I'm really excited to see John bring that to the toy table for an upcoming episode, so we can sit it here and play with it and
It'll
get
pretty
some
much
figures
be the
in
whole
there.
table.
I think that'll be probably
Yeah,
the
yeah.
only thing we bring that week.
Yeah.
But I also got this. So it's the DC Collectibles
Batman.
Mikey as Batman from the Batman vs Ninja Turtles animated movie, and honestly, I love it. Like I'm so impressed with it. It's such a nice figure.
Don't drop your pizza, Mikey. Well, is it in a?
Yeah, it doesn't go in there. It's alright. Just
Is that where you put it?
yeah, I thought it looked good there.
Yeah. You gotta have a pizza in case you get hungry. You know?
Yeah.
But no, like I personally love it as well. Like
it's just cool, isn't it?
Like I'm not normally big on the animated turtles. Like some of them, like or especially the Nickelodeon ones. Like I don't mind the characters still. I just don't like their style of animation.
Yeah, I get that.
It's just each their own. I'm not having an attack at it.
I'm not a fan of the newer animation and the
way
way the Ninja Turtles has gone now. But at the end of the day, it's a kids show
I'm not,
aimed at
like
children.
I said, I'm not attacking it.
Like if I want to enjoy the Turtles that I like, there's
and I'm not
like
attacking
this.
it. The show itself is still great.
Yeah.
Like as far as content goes and them fighting people, I just personally don't like that animation style. Like
but see, that's the beautiful thing about having all this old stuff is you can always go back and see the old stuff, and you don't have to stress so much.
But then seeing this, like this, and like this, and like it
it's
works.
Beautiful,
like
isn't it?
just like I love how they've done the face. Like it's I don't know. There's something about it. The eyes with that mask.
It just
and
gives you that good feeling,
animated,
doesn't it?
Yeah, that animated look with his smile. Like it's just fun and friendly, yet still. He could kick your ass.
Yeah, no,
and not because he's in Batman's gear, but that still does make it a bit more threatening.
Yeah, and so he comes with the pizza, and then this manhole cover,
which is also disguised as a pizza. So if you want to beat someone up, the cops don't ask any questions. I'm just carrying a pizza around, guys.
And then what I was happy with is
knocking all the figures over.
Yeah, that too. But just the amount of hands that he comes with. So he's got like his thumbs up hands. He's got a couple of outstretched hands.
He's got like jazz hands.
Oh, now who's throwing shit around? But yeah, like he's got a good.
I like that normal like brands of figures like nowadays, like things like Legends and who's that again?
DC Collectibles. Yeah.
So
and NECA.
So it's by NECA, is it?
No, it's DC Collectibles.
But that's it, and NECA and stuff that they're starting to give you. Like figures, especially mainly Legends, I notice that they come with extra hands and parts.
Yeah, well, I like an extra set of hands, but the fact that this not only comes with an extra set of hands...
Who wouldn't like an extra set of hands?
The fact that this not only comes with an extra set of hands, but 2 extra set of hands, that's a nice,
one thing
it just shows they're like, no, we'll go that extra mile.
Exactly, yeah, and one thing I noticed, which I thought was really interesting, was that the Legends set that's coming out with that Juggernaut. It is the Build-A-Figure Juggernaut, but with the... And it has
I've got
hands.
that coming, yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that, I was like,
really excited for that.
Exactly, because I'm almost considering buying it for the simple fact of being able to have Juggernaut with open hands, not just the clench. Because just one open hand just makes it so much more... Because I'm keeping him because he's in scale with the Revoltech guys, basically. Yeah. And he's a good figure. But
so you've got the Build-A-Figure one, not the Marvel Select one, right?
Yeah, the Build-A-Figure.
That's really, really highly articulated. Yeah, sweet. I was just making sure because I remember when you had all those
got similar joints to this.
Yeah, sweet. I just remember when you had all those Legends. I remember you did have a Marvel Select Juggernaut in that lot as well.
Oh, maybe it is a Select one then.
I don't know.
No, the dude ripped Baff because he bought he had the set of figures there.
Okay, yeah. With, so. No, I'm pretty sure it was the Baff.
Because he had all the figures there that.
Yeah, he had all the figures from that wave. Yeah, no, you're right. No, sorry. I was just...
And judging on how his collection was and how articulate he was, and like it's...
I could be thinking of another, like, looking at someone else's lot of stuff.
The Select was in the silver dude, the Destroyer.
Okay, yeah. I just thought there was...
the Dominator, whatever
for some reason, I just thought there was a Marvel Select Juggernaut in that lot as well. So, yeah, just... But, so overall, really happy with the Mikey and the Legends, and you seem to be pretty stoked with that Goku. I'm a little bit jealous, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to have him because now, I only need the first SDCC Goku.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a lot more I need, but if I get him, then I've caught up a fair bit.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of up to, then I need, the Mexican one.
Yeah.
And a few other...
Was that still the most expensive one, the original SDC Super Saiyan Goku?
Yeah, this day. Well, technically,
What's it sitting at now? Because it was like
well, that's the thing. It's sold, that
time.
one. I missed it. It's not available now at the moment. And I've missed out. And when it comes up, it normally comes up between 500 to 1,000. But then, like I said, that dude sold one once for 150 in Penn from Amachan Cafe. Got it.
Yeah.
I offered him 500 straight up, and he's like, "Oh no, I'll just keep it." But yeah, because I've got Piccolo, I've got Gohan. I need the Vegeta, so I'll get that next, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially I do like him now, knowing that he's got the extra belt, because I do like all my Gokus just in a big sort of montage together. Since I've got the Kaioken one, the world art, the world tour version one.
Yeah, I don't like that one. I don't like the colours though.
I see, no, but I do because you have him in the middle with the big effect piece, and then you have all the others, and then I get this normal one sitting down with a bowl of ramen and stuff. So then he has he does have the closed eyes, I think, and or maybe it is the open eyes with the smile. Yeah, it is the open eye. He doesn't have the closed eyes with the smile. You're right.
Yeah.
Because I've given him the open eyes and the smile because he's like, yeah. So where then I can give him the closed face, but it just works with this montage of Gokus because we've already got so many other figures that you can make fight, and I've got, other Super Saiyan 3 Gokus and stuff that you can spare one or two to fight.
But do you remember when you and I started collecting the line and there was literally
Super Saiyan Goku.
There was Piccolo, Goku, Gohan,
was Super Saiyan Goku,
and then a couple Vegetas. So we had a couple Gokus, a couple Vegetas.
But remember, it was Super Saiyan Goku that came out first.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Then there was.
So I'm saying this one ended up coming out later, but it was a web exclusive.
Yeah,
so that's why we got. That's where I was getting confused.
Yeah, and there's Piccolo and Gohan, and then.
Yeah, because it was Piccolo.
Piccolo, Gohan.
It was Piccolo. I think Piccolo, Goku, Gohan, but then Piccolo got reissued to America.
Yeah.
I think, remember? Because Piccolo never came out. It was Piccolo came out in Japan, nowhere else, and no one had even heard about SH Figuarts, really. And then, they started appearing. And
I remember seeing pictures of him and the Gohan.
And we saw Gohan, and that's when you were like, oh, because then you bought Piccolo as a Japanese one.
Yeah, no, see, what I did...
And then Goku came out.
No, the first one I bought, what made me get on board with the line was actually the original Scout of Vegeta.
But I remember you getting Piccolo, and yours is the original Japanese one, we looked in...
Yeah, we did. We had a look at it compared to the one you got a few years later.
Bluefin, and Bluefin's when it distributed to America and everything.
Because I bought the Piccolo after I bought the Vegeta, because I was so impressed with it.
Yeah, I remember seeing
because that was 2010, I think.
Didn't you buy the Datong one first, though?
No, I bought the Datong Super Saiyan Vegeta.
Yeah.
Just because, the Super Saiyan Vegeta was so highly priced at the time.
Yeah, that's right.
And it was a long time before the premium colour.
Yeah, that's right. Then I bought the Super Saiyan one and we compared them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just an inferior knockoff. It was still pretty good
for
the price.
Yeah.
But we've the SH Figuarts line's come a long way in the 9 years we've been collecting it together.
Yeah, it's blown my head in. Doing my head in. They keep bringing out so much. It's hard to keep up with everything.
I get memories show up on my Facebook timeline all the time of pictures I've taken.
I remember
when I had 1 Detolf, and it's just one of these shelves with no.
I remember selling all my Owen toys off just to buy Super Saiyan Goku.
Yep.
And then Super Saiyan Goku, and I had Piccolo. And then eventually like to say sold off 30 odd figures to have 2.
Yeah.
But I was they're just so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're definitely right. I'm definitely glad.
That was back in the days when you think we hadn't experienced figures like that either.
No, because we just got into
Super Saiyan Goku, and he was just blew my mind. He changed my life.
Yeah,
honestly, that's why now I collect Figma and SHF and higher end figures. I just learned there's a value in price.
It was around the time the second Evangelion movie came out. second
Because
rebuild.
I've got those Rebel Techs.
Because you
yeah.
you gave me some money to order you some Rebel Techs off
Yeah.
eBay, and I got you
and along
some,
with them and the SHF
and you got me one as
Goku,
well.
They changed my collecting habits and life because I just realised it's better to have a bit higher end figures.
Well, see, when I looked at the SH Figuarts, I looked at the massive Irwin collection of toys I had, and that massive cabinet of Dragon Ball figures, and I was like, oh, I don't need them.
It was a gamble, yeah.
And then when you got me onto the Rebel Tech figures, and you bought me one when I bought all those ones for you.
Unit 9 or whatever.
Yeah, like Unit 9 or something with like the moon behind it. Yeah. When you got me that really turned me on to like the Japanese figures and just the level of articulation and so much more posability. And I think that's where both of our collecting changed because we both started.
Well, I'd always been
focusing
into
more on
Bandai
Japanese
and like
stuff.
Gundam, like model kits, but didn't realise that it went over to their figures. I was thinking it was still going to be, no offense to the figures back then, but normal Legend quality, like normal figure quality. But they're just a higher, like where now Legends are a lot higher quality. Like
but still,
even back then, some of them were good, like real good. But it's like the paint they use. So like if you had one in a box and you open it up and it's been on the shelf for two, you go to arms don't turn or something like Builder figures like that. That dude that's half Magneto and half someone else, and he's like a big bug over.
Oh, what about that one I had? You remember the dude that's like all techno?
Yeah, exactly.
Organic, and it just had that.
And it just can't bend.
Like that arm that just is forever locked
exactly,
like
and it just
that.
comes down to the type of plastic they've used plus the paint.
And we've heat treated that. We tried everything with that
It's
arm.
just sealed like together.
Because I remember you coming around and you and I trying for like an hour trying to get that
you'd have to break
arm going.
it.
It just wouldn't go.
But so like it's definitely good. And now to look, but when you look at it now, it's come so far.
Yeah.
Digimon, everything, like other lines.
And just so many characters in the Dragon Ball
But
line.
not only that, what it's inspired, like Cowboy Bebop is SH Figuarts, like so many other figures, I feel, due to Dragon Ball's success.
No, you're right. I think you're right, because now we get some really obscure animes, and also more than just the title character.
Exactly.
We get some obscure characters from some obscure animes, and that's just really great.
I love it.
So the next thing I wanted to touch on in this week's episode was the new Sega Genesis Mini that is coming out. So I'm pretty sure it will be called, let's have a look at the games. Mega Drive here. So Mega Drive Mini here. So it'll be $80 in the States, $140 here. And it comes with
40 games.
42 games.
42 games.
Yeah, so it comes with Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'll give you those 2 extra games for free.
Yeah. So it comes with Sonic the Hedgehog, Echo the Dolphin.
Are you going to go through all 40?
All 42, yes I am.
Alright.
Castlevania, The New Generation, Space Harrier 2, Shining Force, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Toe Jam and Earl, Comic Zone, Altered Beast, Gunstar Heroes, Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse, World of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse and Donald.
I've played them both.
I don't remember that.
I had a Sega Mega Drive. Most of these games.
I had a Sega Mega Drive, and I do remember playing a lot of these games, but I vaguely remember the Mickey Mouse one, but I don't remember what the gameplay was like. So I'm interested in that.
Platform 2D.
Yeah, I know that.
Not trying to be
just,
stupid, I wasn't.
Yeah, no, I'm just like
shit.
the
I'm pretty
feel.
sure.
Okay,
I'm
sweet.
pretty sure it was really mechanically hard.
Okay, well that makes me feel a little bit better. So Thunder Force 3, Super Fantasy Zone, Shinobi 3. So I think that was originally called Revenge of Shinobi.
They were all shit in the Mega Drive Shinobis.
Were they?
Yeah.
I remember playing one of them.
The older ones were cool. Like I liked the original Shinobis, but newer ones I didn't like.
Okay, Streets of Rage 2 is good.
Yeah.
Earthworm Jim,
yeah.
also a good one.
Just like Toe Jam and LL was good.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2, that's my favourite Sonic. Probotector?
Probotector, I think.
Probotector?
Wait, where are we at? I just know, I almost found it. Yeah, move your finger down. Probotector. Yeah, I think if that's the game I'm thinking of, it's actually really good.
Yeah.
It's like a 2D shooter, and you can play 2 players, and you're like these like it's just a power-up shooter side scroller.
That's cool.
But then every boss level, it goes like that way down the screen, and you're like shooting at this. Yeah, I think if it is what it is, I'll play it heaps.
Okay, cool.
Oh, well, at least till like 10 minutes and finish it.
Yeah. Okay. So Landstalker, which I'm not familiar with. Mega Man, the Wily Wars.
Oh yeah.
So that could be cool. Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition. That is probably the best version of Street Fighter 2.
The best!
The best!
Yeah.
So that's really good. I'm really excited about that. Ghost and Ghouls, a very popular one.
Yeah.
Alex Kidd in the Enchanted Castle.
Yeah,
now,
that's a good one.
That's different from the original Alex Kidd.
Alex Kidd.
Now, I think...
That's a good one, though.
I think that's the one I played and beat as a kid. I do remember playing both of them, but there was one of them...
That one's pretty good, I'm pretty sure.
That I beat, and I can't remember if it's the original or if it's this one. So, I'm really excited to play Alex Kidd, because I always enjoyed Alex Kidd. And then we've got Golden Axe, which is one you and I both really enjoyed, that you got me onto. The Story of Thor, which I'm not familiar with. Phantasy Star 4, The End of the Millennium.
Always good Phantasy Star RPGs.
End of the Millennium.
Good JRPGs.
Yeah, sweet. I don't think I've ever played Phantasy Star.
They go forever.
Okay, cool. Sonic the Hedgehog Spinball, Vector Man, Wonder Boy and Monster World, Tetris, which is one of the ones they added, I believe. Darius, Road Rash 2. I remember Road Rash.
Yeah, Darius is a good one as well. It's a jet one.
Yeah, I actually remember Road Rash, and that was actually not too bad. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to playing that again. Strider, Virtual Fighter 2, which is...
Not bad.
I think that's worth a bit of money these days, so that's really cool. Lycia Dragoon.
Sure.
Lycia Dragoon or something?
Oh yeah, Lycia Dragoon, yeah.
Okay, so that sounds cool.
So I think it's a Japanese RPG, but maybe with a bad American translation.
Okay, Kid Chameleon, Monster World 4, Eternal Champions, Columns, Dynamite, Heady, and Light Crusader.
Sucks that they didn't put Rock and Roll Racing in there.
Comes with 2 controllers though.
Yeah, that's good.
And then also, when I was watching Spawn Wave's review of the console, he did say it's a really good console, but he did say you can also change the region. So if you change it to German region, you get like all the German box art and all that. Like, Japanese, same thing again. Sweet, it just looked, I thought that was a really nice touch.
It's definitely better than the one that already existed that I had to take back to the shop because it was a piece of shit.
Yeah, that's because it was made by At Games. For any of you guys that follow these mini consoles and stuff, the mini PlayStation, though it was really flawed, wasn't terrible. I didn't pick it up, but the NES and the NES Mini, fantastic consoles. This one, Spawn Wave says is
on par with them.
He reckons is better.
Sweet.
He reckons the interface is better. So we'll just have to see if we can hack it the same way we hacked our
Someone will figure it out.
I'm sure.
That's all it still is just
it's just an emulator box, really.
Like an Android,
But at the end of the day, I really like that you can change the region on it and change all your box art and stuff.
Exactly.
That's just cool, and it changes the name of some of them to the different region.
Yeah, no, I've got a mate, Glenn, and he does builds arcade boxes.
Yep.
So and he does always got one with all the emulators, like literally every single arcade emulation thing you can think of. So he'd be able to know how to hack them for us if someone hasn't figured it out.
Yeah, nice. And I did just want to touch quickly on the new Bun Presto statue that is coming out.
Which statue is that?
So I will show you a picture. It is a Super Saiyan Blue Battle Damage Goku and Vegeta that connect together.
Not in the ways of thinking, guys. They're fighting.
No, the base connects together. So Goku is doing his Kamehameha, and Vegeta is doing Galick Gun.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, and
blue head.
Yeah, and one of our top fan, one of the Galick Gun Toys YouTube channel top fans was messaging me this morning about it, telling me how excited he is for it. Shout out to Max if you're watching, mate. How you going? But yeah, really, really excited for that, and I just can't wait. It looks so amazing. Like I was saying to Max this morning, I think I'm going to have to clear out like a figure or two out of here, and it's definitely going in the detail with the Ultimate Soldiers figures.
Yeah, nice.
Because it looks so good, and I'm just super excited for it. And with some luck, it might actually be here before next week's episode.
Yeah, nice.
So, never know.
Hopefully, yeah. Well, I ordered. I managed to pick up D-Art's treble and bass.
Mm-hmm.
So the dog and like the other Mega Man that helps him out, and I also managed to get Mega Man X, which is a really cool another like old D-Art's figure. So they should probably arrive tomorrow.
Yep.
So I'll have them for next week.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, and before we say goodbye, there is one more thing I wanted to touch on, guys. I did want to quickly talk about the new Batman Hush animated movie. Now, I probably...
Let's stay hush on that.
Yeah, I probably won't be saying too hush on that, and probably will be spoiling the end of it for John and anyone that hasn't seen it. So
spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning, so if you don't want to be...
His parents are dead.
His parents are dead. So if you don't want to be spoiled for the conclusion to the Hush animated movie, definitely tune out now, guys, and we will see you next week. But for anyone that doesn't care or has already seen it, I watched it this week. Mike watched it this week. We spoke about it yesterday. And they fucked it up, man.
Yeah.
You know who Hush is in in the movies? I mean, in the comics, it's Dr. Thomas Elliot.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne's childhood best friend is Hush.
Yeah.
Okay? In this one, Dr. Thomas Elliot's in it, but the big twist at the end is he's not Hush, it's the fucking Riddler.
Yeah, that's just annoying.
And I remember sitting there watching it because I was doing some other stuff while I was
he's just the Riddler.
while I was watching it, and I actually thought that I'd missed some crucial part of the plot, and I'm like, no, that's just what they did. They just
Yeah, see, it sucks because we're getting to that point where they've just done so much that they're just starting to go, oh, let's just do this to fuck with people.
Yeah.
No. It comes from a good place. You know what I mean? Because that's it. They're just trying to... But it sucks for fans that are still just die-hard fans.
Yeah, I was really looking to see...
You know what I mean? But it's like Walking Dead, for example. The difference between you read the comic, which came out first, and still... and you read it, and then you go watch the TV show, and different, events happen at different times. Characters don't do things... You know what I mean? It's a complete change. And that's... They did that because they thought, oh, it's so you get the best of you can. And it's I sort of get that, and it's mainly because there's not comic book readers though. That's why at the end of the day, and they're gonna watch it and go, that's cool.
Well, see, the thing that pissed me off most was I was as excited for that as I was for Batman versus Ninja Turtles because the Batman Hush figures.
Well, actually, that reminds.
Hang on, the original Hush figures. That's what got me into collecting properly when I was 16, 17.
Hey, we're not dead yet. You can wait. There'll be next round. We might have to wait another 5-10 years. It'll get done again.
Yeah, no, it just... No. That was the comic and the figures that really got me into modern day comics.
It's upsetting when you see something
into adult collectibles.
That you were looking forward to. That, was something when you were young. And
yeah.
It's just not as good. Like G.I. Joe, for example, the movies. I watch them, and they don't get me wrong. I sort of enjoy. But
on another note, did you know they're doing a sequel to? Doing a third one and a spin-off movie.
And I'll watch them. You know what I mean? But they weren't as G.I. Joe-ish to me.
Well, one of them's going to be a Snake Eyes spin-off.
Yeah. See, I didn't. I love Snake Eyes as a kid. The G.I. Joe. I didn't like the Snake Eyes one. It was too. It was sort of cool at the end, but it was too pansy. They needed to be more high tech and show more cool, trippy ass vehicles. G.I. Joe had all random shit. But either way, did you watch Rocko's Modern Life?
I did.
What did you think?
Wasn't super impressed with it.
Yeah,
it didn't really do anything for me. The narrative of the movie.
I didn't even pay attention the first time.
Honestly, the narrative of the movie where at the end Rocco's like, I want my show back, and he's over it, and he's done. It's sometimes, and everyone's like, Rocco, like, chill out, sometimes things have to and I'm like, I get that, like, but that is really all they did with that movie. That's all it accomplishes.
And old mate, fucking, they're trying to look for old mate the whole time.
And he's a chick.
And then he comes out and he's like, oh, but I'm Rachel, I'm not Ralph anymore.
He's like, I'm not Ralphie, I'm Rachel.
And I'm like, really? Was that your big fucking payoff, Netflix? Like,
yeah.
You've already got so much content on there with transgenders and what sexes and what. No, like, I have no problem.
I did really think that was a little bit.
Was that seriously the big payoff? Like, him trying to go, yeah, I want my show back. Oh, it all rides on finding this dude. And it's like, oh, but this dude's now a girl. Like, so fucking what? Still make his show, dude. Still make his show, you bitch, then. Like, you know,
which she does.
Like,
she does.
It was on the same. Like, the voice actors were great, the animation was great, the content was shit.
Yeah, it was just
like,
it wasn't interesting.
They wasted that one special. They're talking about, like, on him trying to say he wants a special in his show back. Like, it was such a waste.
Yeah.
Like, it was cool to see.
Yeah.
But it was wasted potential. Like, if fucking Invader Zim does anything like that, I'd kick his ass.
I'm gonna be.
But it won't be, because he's already done a Christmas special. So
I have to say, I'm really, like, anticipating what the Invader Zim one looks like now.
I 100% think it's going to be better though.
Like, I'm honestly a little bit.
No, I have faith.
Little bit scared, but we'll see. That comes out in like another 3 or 4 days.
No, sweet. Well.
But anyway, I think we will wrap it up for episode 5 of Galick Untoy Talk.
Yeah, nice.
I think we're on episode 5.
I'm pretty
sure
it's 5, and yeah, that seems about wraps everything up. So.
Okay, so if you guys enjoyed today's content, don't forget to drop a like down below. If you're not already a subscriber, do hit that subscribe button. We are over 900 subs now, so expect a thank you video for finally reaching over 900 subs, guys.
It's over 900, not 9,000.
Yeah. Yeah. And yes, we all got that reference, John. Yeah. Thank you. So, John, where can they find you?
They can find me just here at Jared's house most of the time. But no, you can find me at Robo Toys on Facebook, or at the Alatnarat Corporation, or you can find my channel, which then hasn't got many videos on it yet, which is the Alatnarat Project.
Okay. And you can follow me on Facebook at Galick Toys. And thank you as always for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye for now.